We hear so much talk about confidence and being your best, most authentic self, be unapologetically you. Nonetheless, there is rarely a conversation that matches the topic about the fear of being seen. Now, you may be fearful of being seen for multiple reasons. Maybe it's rejection, maybe it's fear of abandonment by the people you love. Perhaps it's potentially that you may feel that you are not good enough. For whatever reason it may be, that fear of being seen will most certainly eliminate the best shot you have at feeling confident and your truest, most authentic, unapologetic self. So let's talk about the why. Where does this fear come from? Many of us grew up in environments where being loud and standing out was not encouraged, nor was it necessarily something people were proud of. You know, in school environments, if someone was very good at something, like a sport, and they were self-aware and proud of it, it was often mislabeled as being snobby. In my belief, there is a difference between being self-aware and being snobby. When you are snobby, you are doing things or judging people or feeling that you are better than someone else because of things that really shouldn't matter, like money. Whereas if you are self-aware, you are aware of talents you may have or your shortcomings too. So you might realise you are one of the best runners in your squad, but that being said, you realise that you fall behind on certain other factors, and you are self-aware of the things that make you strong as an individual, but also what don't. But when you are snobby, it's almost as if you're playing the game of my horse is better than your horse, and you're trying to prove yourself. And I feel like when someone is snobby, that stems from a place of insecurity. Whereas when you are self-aware, you don't feel insecure, you just simply know where your strong suits lie, and that is not a negative thing.
A cup of tea, I'll be back in a second.
I have returned with some pu'er tea. It's very delicious and I just love it, and it makes my tummy feel so good. This one's by Dragonfly Tea. I love that they have very cute little notes all the time. This one says tea and cake first, don't you think? But they also have sweet little ones by A.A. Milne, like from Winnie the Pooh, and it always makes me very happy. It's like the little things that truly matter. Over time, this idea about feeling seen or standing out as a bad thing impacts us to make us believe deep down inside that being seen is linked to negativity or leads to judgment. Nonetheless, if we overcome this old, outdated idea, then we will step into our truest, best self without that fear of judgment. Because part of it is also learning to let go of old beliefs, but another side of it is also the art of not caring. I had to slightly alter the camera position so that I could charge my phone because it was on 12%. So sorry guys, it keeps changing, I know. I tried to find the best angle, but we'll have to deal with this for now. The fear of judgment and rejection. A lot of the time, people are not scared of falling, they're scared of the judgment that happens when we do fall. It's just important to remember that a lot of the time, when people are judging you, it is a reflection of their internal thoughts. If you've tried something and failed, for example, you wrote a book and it didn't succeed the way you wanted it to, but someone is judging you, that is more so a reflection of their internal fears rather than you. Because someone who is successful will not find the time of day to judge someone trying. Millionaires will not judge people who have business ideas and are trying to make them succeed. Just like successful writers will not judge someone trying to write books and it failing, because they know that rejection is part of the process. Success means you need to realise that you will be embarrassed, there will be points that you fail, but you keep trying. It's paramount to remember that a lot of the time, criticism and judgment is a reflection of someone else, not you. Naturally, that too comes within reason. For example, if you are a chef and you are cooking food and most of your critics have reported back that you are not cooking delicious food, then maybe it's worth listening. But for the rest of the time, if you are being judged simply for trying your best, then maybe it's worth not listening to unnecessary sounds. We dim our own light. Many times have I witnessed someone refuse an opportunity or be too scared to speak up out of the fear of being seen and take the opportunities that would help them grow or allow them to be noticed for the talents they have. Therefore, you have to ask the question, are you dimming your own light out of the fear of being seen? And is that stopping you from achieving or accessing the life which will let you be your best self? Is being small really protecting you? Stepping into visibility without fear. You need to realise the world benefits when you stop hiding your talents, stop diminishing your voice and your story, your energy. It is all worthy of being listened to and seen. You have talents, don't push them down. Start small, share your thoughts, allow yourself to take up space. Know that your talents are something to be proud of, not something you should be hiding. The more you embrace your visibility, the easier it gets. You do not have to be ready to start being yourself. You do not have to be ready to be seen. You simply need to start. Of course, the fear of being seen is real, but so is your potential. And it's so important to yourself that you don't push it down. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. If there's anything that you'd like me to talk about, feel free to message me in the comments, and if you have any video requests, we can talk about that too. Please remember, love, light and kindness. We need lots of that in the world.